Hi, my name is Minhal and today I'm going to answer a few questions regarding our video. It's about the gang who kills protagonist's wife and then him taking revenge from them. Here different shot represents different meaning. Like the first shot was medium shot can help the viewer depict the body language of the character in the film and how they are interacting with the environment around them, which we are trying to show that the protagonist is stressed, worried, and trying to attempt suicide. He's getting flashback from the past. You can clearly see that he's getting flashback from the past where the gang is trying to kill his wife. But then, instead of attempting suicide, he decides to take revenge. Now let's move toward our first question. How does product use or challenge convention and how does it represent social group or issue? In this film opening, we are challenging the convention in such a way that its storyline starts slowly to challenge convention, which is started with ban and tilts. The film opens with the suspense in it, showing that the man is stressed. It is a complete contrast of mise-en-scène, the color psychology, and the color grading done. I wanted to put light on various criminal activity. Therefore, keeping the situation in mind, I thought of the main character. Let's move toward the second question. How does your product engage with the audience and how it would be distributed as real media text? The movie It Was All My Fault is a action, thriller and suspense-based movie which is all about revenge. As blood can be disturbing for everyone, I decided to use PG-18 as blood and smoking is used in it. I used gun and iron rod in my concept as it brings suspense, action, thrill in it. When it was time of distribution, I decided to distribute it among teenagers through social media. I used my Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I posted behind the scene. I also posted some posters and trailers. I believe that social media is the most powerful and effective way to help reach every corner of the world, especially for the final product. I made channel on YouTube and posted it over there. I decided to share the link with my friends and family. As a director, producer, and DOP, I tried to build suspense and curiosity among the audience. As a tracking shot, I used a man with a gun who is acting worried. He looks depressed and stressed. Every viewer have different perspective to it. But I believe the hype and engagement will be huge in terms of review. I made sure not to spend a lot on it. I spend around 1 to 2k on it. I believe that spending less brings motivation. And I believe that camera and PC is all you need to start. Now we will move toward our third question, which is how did your production skill develop throughout this project? As from the very beginning, I was into making videos and short films. I have experience in making small projects, but this was the first time where I was working in a group. Working in a group gave me a lot of satisfaction. It is the point where you can understand each other and in the end you get a visual representation of what was in your mind. But for that, a filmmaker should have the ability to visualize and in simple words direct the movie in their head. This project helps us developing our editing skill. It generally helped us learning the power of editing and be able to learn just how editing plays role. Editing changed the quality, essence and efficiency of the entire story. It really helped us to practice and polish our editing skills and explore a little more. It helped us making transition among the scenes. In the scene you can see how all the scenes are merged accordingly. We had a big issue of lighting, but successfully we resolved it by using our editing skills. This film developed a lot of editing skills in us. Now we will move toward our question number 4. How did you integrate technologies, software, hardware, and online in this project? Integration of software. Camera which was used in it was Sony a6400. We used gimbal. Lens was used of 50mm and 16mm. For editing, we used Adobe Premiere Pro, through which we edited our film opening. PicArt was used to make thumbnail of our film. How did you integrate online in this project? We used Zoom app, WhatsApp, Instagram, Google Drive, and PowerPoint. Using Zoom app, we did our editing session through which we learned a lot about editing, which helped us develop our editing skill. WhatsApp was used for communication. It is the app we use the most for the communication. We used Instagram for the promotion of our film. We also used various social platforms like Facebook and YouTube for the promotion of our film. Google Drive was used to share project footage and project file. It was the best way to save our file and also save our time. I made this CCR video on PowerPoint, which was the best way to make CCR project on. I made slides on it which helped me a lot. Here are all the creative critical reflection questions, and in these questions I describe everything that was done in the film opening. I describe all the editing and all the other skills done in the editing. I also discussed about the problem faced. You can see that the opening is full of action. Mainly, we are trying to build suspense among the audience. The opening ends on the cliffhanger, so there will be suspense and curiosity among the audience to know what will happen next. This is the end of the critical creative question. Thank you for watching.
It was all my fault.